coast to coast on the Salem Radio Network. Up next, President Trump flourishing in his role as comforter-in-chief. We take up the president's empathetic, softer side. Pastor Robert Jeffress joins us here next, and we'll also examine some of the tough hits that he's handing out as well. Robert Jeffress is my guest here next. Stay with us. We'll be right back. President Trump has already proven himself to be a historic leader, a tough negotiator during his short time in the White House. But he's also shown tremendous heart, providing comfort, being empathetic to those in pain or in need of help.
Her family, when people met the family, they saw what an incredible person she was. We weren't going to bring you up, but I looked at you in the audience and I said, you have to come up because you're representing something so important. You understand that?
I want to thank everybody. I know you've been through a lot. Most of you have been through a lot more than you ever thought possible. More than you ever thought humanly possible. And all I can say is that we're fighting hard for you and we will not stop.
A wonderful moment, and it's a side that we've seen with this president, but the left-wing media, Pastor, hasn't been sharing a lot of those moments.
No, because it doesn't fit the caricature they're trying to portray the president as. Look, the president is one of the toughest people I've ever met, but he's one of the nicest and kindest people I've ever met as well. And we've seen his warm side on display even this week, you know, hugging that little boy from Indiana at the signing ceremony, or the way he dealt yesterday with those families who were victims of the Santa Fe shootings. I talked to people who were in the room with him yesterday. They said you cannot believe how compassionate he was. And by the way, Lou, we saw that side of him even in his dealings with Kim Jong-un. Last night he told a group of us about that letter he received, threatening to see us on the nuclear battlefield. But instead of responding in anger, President Trump dictated a letter that was gracious. It had just the right mix of toughness and graciousness, and it brought Kim Jong-un back to the negotiating table. And that's what we got in this leader. We got the perfect blend of toughness and tenderness.
And we've also got a president who has had to contend with more vitriol, more vulgarity and viciousness executive in the history of this country. And he's done so, first and foremost, with strength and resolve, and often giving far better than he got. But this is a president who's dealing with such sanctimonious, self-righteous hypocrisy and a different standard altogether than any other president that ever had to endure national media.
Well, that's right. Let's just say it like it is. No president has had as much crap thrown at them every day as President Trump has. But the fact is, he keeps going on. You know, last night we were at this gathering. I got a chance to speak, and then he came on to speak here in Dallas. By the way, Lou, he told me specifically to send his greetings to the great Lou Dobbs. He loves you, and he loves this program. But, Lou, last night, I have never seen a president enthusiastically received as he was last night because of all the positive things that are going on. He talked about everything you've talked about the economy, North Korea, Iran, conservative judges being appointed, and it's never been going this well. And I said, though, in my remarks before he began speaking last night, 60% of Americans believe this country is going in the right direction. That's